Preparation time is over, and the academic Olympiad is beginning. In round one, each competitor will have 5 minutes to answer up to 20 questions, each drawn from one or more of the subjects tested in the earlier rounds.
Welcome to the Child Genius Finals, the battle of the brightest. I am Leland Melvin, your moderator for this competition. We started with 12 of the most gifted kids from across the nation. But the 3 of you have demonstrated exceptional intelligence and endurance through these 18 grueling rounds of competition. Claire.
Adrian, with 12 correct answers, has the low score so far. If Claire can answer correctly, she'll advance to the final round with Arnav, and Adrian will leave the competition.
Today I'm gonna bring my A game. Even if the questions are hard, I'm gonna do my best.
If A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3, and so on, what is the total value of the capital of Norway?
61.
Correct. Spell the answer. What word beginning with A is defined as a grace note performed before a note of the melody and falling on the beat?
A-P-P-O-G-G-I-A-T-U-R-A.
Correct. Correct the definition. Appendix, a worm-like structure attached to the small intestine.
Small should be large.
Correct.
L-E-B-A-N-O-N.
Correct.
Adenine.
Correct.
E-C-N-E-M-E-H-E-V.
Correct.
Violante.
Correct. Add one letter to complete one word and start the other. Time. Adrian, Claire, you have each tied with a score of 12. We are going to a tiebreaker. You will each answer the same set of 10 questions. That means, Claire, come and get your trophy.
5 lumbars.
Right. These are 12 of the smartest kids in the United States. Many have IQs that rank in the top 0.1% in the nation. But these exceptional minds are about to be put to the test like never before.
You got a perfect score.
Battle it out over 10 weeks in the Child Genius Competition, devised in cooperation with High IQ Society, American Mensa.
Unscramble a word on the monitor.
Rendezvous.
Identify this landmark.
As they strive to win the title
I'm ready as I'll ever be. I'm gonna be the next Child Genius. Watch out, baby.
of Child Genius. The search to find America's brightest child is underway.
In this week's competition, there will be 2 rounds, spelling and geography.
S-I-S. Histoplasmosis.
Malleable.
M-A-L-L-E-A-B-L-E. G-A-B-L-E-A-U.
Spelling is one of those tricky rounds where your intelligence will only get you so far and studying has to carry you the rest of the way.
Welcome to Child Genius, the battle of the brightest. I am Leland Melvin, your moderator for this competition. On my left, please welcome from American Mensa, Jennifer Carter. And on my right, please welcome Dr. Timothy Gunn, our question validator. Geniuses, are you ready? Yeah! Claire.
After finishing second in week 1, perfectionist Claire is out to prove that she is the one to beat in this competition.
I'm gonna be the next Child Genius. I'm unstoppable. I'm gonna win. Yeah.
Mellifluous.
M-E-L-L-I-F-L-U-O-U-S.
Correct. Neophyte.
N-E-O-P-H-Y-T-E.
Correct. ZEITGEBER.
Z-E-I-T-G-E-B-E-R.
Correct. Orchidaceous.
O-R-C-H-I-D-A-C-E-O-U-S.
Correct. Claire, you answered all 10 questions correctly. Outstanding.
I got a perfect score, but it wasn't that impressive for me because I don't ever crack under pressure.
It's round 2, geography. Contestants will each have 3 minutes to answer up to 10 questions. For the kids who aced the first round, This is a chance to secure a top 3 finish for the week. But the bottom 3 competitors know that a poor showing in this round could send one of them home at day's end.
Welcome back, everyone. It's now time to start the geography round. First up is Claire.
My mom thinks that I'm not going to get a perfect score, but I'm going to try to impress her.
What is the capital of Benin?
Porto Novo,
Correct. This is the flag of what country?
Macedonia,
Correct. Egypt shares its westernmost border with what nation?
Libya,
Correct. What is the longest river in Asia?
Xinjiang,
Correct. This is the outline of what African country?
Somalia,
Correct. What is the only country that borders both Ethiopia and Chad?
Sudan.
Correct. Claire, you answered 10 questions correctly. Great job. Welcome to Child Genius, the battle of the brightest. First up in the current events round is Adrian.
Strong contender Adrian is feeling a surge of confidence going into this week's round, current events.
1 ton of ivory art was crushed in what major U.S. city to protest the ivory trade?
New York City,
Correct.
Chile,
Correct.
Big Hero 6,
Correct. On July 4th, who beat 8-time champion Joey Chestnut in Nathan's famous international hot dog eating contest?
Stony.
Correct. Claire.
I'm going for a perfect score. That's my goal, always, for anything.
Recent droughts and plant diseases in Ghana and Ivory Coast have contributed to shortages in what food product?
Chocolate.
Correct. In February 2015, Jon Stewart announced his retirement from what late-night talk show?
Saturday Night Live,
Incorrect. The Daily Show.
Tampa Bay,
Correct.
Elephants,
Correct.
Jurassic World,
Correct.
Pac-Man.
Correct. Claire, you answered 9 questions correctly. Great job.
Can't believe I missed out one question. It stinks because it seemed easy.
It's round 2, human body. The competitors will have 3 minutes to answer up to 10 questions. With most contestants producing high scores in the current events round, the pressure to achieve perfection is on, and nobody is safe from elimination.
Welcome back, competitors. First up in the human body round is Arnav.
I do try to keep a mental log of all of my competitors in my head. Claire, Adrian, and Vivek. I think those 3 are my biggest competitors.
What generic term is used to describe the sum of all physical and chemical processes?
Metabolism,
Correct.
clavicle,
Incorrect. Sternum.
right atrium,
Correct.
spinal cord,
Correct.
chest.
Correct. Arnav, you answered 9 questions correctly. Great job. Claire. Claire, your human body round starts now. What type of tiny blood vessel links the smallest arteries and veins?
Capillary.
Correct. Also known as the malleus, what ear bone picks up vibrations from the eardrum?
Hammer bone.
Correct. The external obliques are located on both sides of what muscle group found on the front of the body?
Intercostal muscles.
Incorrect. Rectus abdominis.
Lower arm.
Correct.
Canines.
Correct.
Cranium.
Correct. Claire, you answered 8 questions correctly.
Don't ask me if I feel like I'm in danger. Don't ask. Who knows? I might get 0 out of 10.
What 20th century composer is famous for the Rite of Spring?
Stravinsky.
Correct. Don John, Beatrice, and Benedict are all characters in what Shakespeare play?
Much Ado About Nothing.
Correct.
Moby Dick.
Correct.
Duke Ellington.
Correct.
Ezra.
Correct. Claire, you answered 10 questions correctly. Good job.
It's round 2, vocabulary. The 8 competitors will each have 3 minutes to answer up to 10 questions about word definitions and usage.
Welcome back, competitors. Claire.
I always want to be in the top 3, or maybe in first place, but the main thing is pass the round. If you don't pass the round, no matter how good you were, you're out.
Claire, your vocabulary round starts now. Correct the definition. Macaque, a type of elephant that lives in Africa and Asia.
Elephant should be monkey.
Correct. What word beginning with H means insulated or protected from outside influences?
Hermetic.
Correct. Correct the definition. Fuscus, dark and somber in attitude.
Attitude should be color.
Correct. What word beginning with M means a name?
Moniker.
Correct.
Quixotic.
Correct.
Always should be not.
Correct.
Jubilant.
Correct. Claire, you answered 10 questions correctly. Great job.
After 4 straight perfect scores, a high bar is set for perfectionist Claire.
The tension really shifted because at first everyone was thinking as long as they got like a 6 or a 7, they were safe now. But now if you even get a 9, you're in danger. So the tension is really growing. 15.
Correct.
483.
Correct.
27.
Correct. Claire, you answered 10 questions correctly. Great job. The first battle of the Civil War was fought at what fort?
Fort Sumter.
Correct. What American received the first patent for the telephone in 1876?
Bell.
Correct. What 8-letter word has been split into 4 equal parts below?
Fountain.
Correct. Using the table below, what 3-letter word is represented by the numbers 20, 14, 22?
Gut.
Correct.
16.
Correct.
G.
Correct.
10.
Correct. She did it again. She scored a perfect score. Great job, Claire.
It's round 2, World Landmarks. In this round, each contestant will have 2 minutes to answer up to 10 questions about historical landmarks from around the globe.
Welcome back, competitors. Claire. Claire, are you ready?
Yeah.
Identify this landmark.
Sydney Opera House.
Correct. What Danish architect won an international competition for the design of the Sydney Opera House?
Utzon.
Correct. Identify this landmark.
Hagia Sophia.
Correct. The Hagia Sophia was originally built in the 6th century under the direction of what Byzantine emperor?
Constantinople.
Incorrect. Justinian I. Identify this landmark.
Blarney Castle.
Correct. According to legend, Robert the Bruce gave Cormac McCarthy half of what stone, now known as the Blarney Stone, as thanks for military aid?
Stone of Scone.
Correct. Identify this landmark.
Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Correct. What Italian leader had concrete poured into the Leaning Tower's base in an attempt to make it vertical again, only to have it sink and lean further?
Mussolini.
Correct. Claire, you answered 9 questions correctly. Great job. Welcome to Child Genius, the battle of the brightest. I am Leland Melvin, your moderator for this competition. Congratulations on making it to the semifinal round. But now the competition is fiercer than ever, with just 4 of you vying for the $100,000 college fund. Only 3 of you will advance to next week's final. Claire.
Determined to advance to next week's finals, Claire has sacrificed sleep in order to spend more time studying, a risky strategy she hopes will pay off.
I do not want to go home on week 9 because you're so close to the final. Like, I can't even get one wrong because that might just cause me to go home.
Number 11 on the periodic table, what element has the chemical symbol Na?
Sodium.
Correct. Often producing thunderstorms, hailstorms, and tornadoes, what low-level cloud rarely survives more than an hour?
Cumulonimbus.
Correct. What Intel microprocessor advanced the use of graphics and music on PCs?
GUI.
Incorrect. Pentium. Zoology is specifically the study of what?
Wood.
Correct.
PB.
Correct.
Ozone layer.
Correct.
Fish.
Correct. Claire, you answered 8 questions correctly. Great job.
It's round 2, and competitors will each be tested on their chosen specialty subject.
Welcome back, competitors. Claire, are you ready?
Sure. I'm pretty nervous because all depends on whether I get a 10 or not. And I do not want to go home in the last round before going to the finale. No one wants to do that.
Known as Pluto in Roman mythology, what ruler of the underworld is the brother of Zeus and Poseidon?
Hades.
Correct. The second labor of Hercules was to kill what nine-headed monster?
Hydra.
Correct. Which Titan is forced to carry the weight of the world on his shoulders?
Atlas.
Correct. What Athenian hero is at first considered a model citizen, but later abandons Ariadne and doubts his son Hippolytus?
Theseus.
Correct. What adventurer blinds the Cyclops Polyphemus, allowing himself and his men to escape from its cave?
Odysseus.
Correct.
Charon.
Correct.
Medea.
Correct. What three words were inscribed on the golden apple that Eris left at the wedding of King Peleus and Thetis, a catalyst of the Trojan War?
For the fairest.
Correct.
Arrows.
Correct. Claire, you got a perfect score. 10 questions correctly.
Preparation time is over, and the academic Olympiad is beginning. In round one, each competitor will have 5 minutes to answer up to 20 questions, each drawn from one or more of the subjects tested in the earlier rounds.
Welcome to the Child Genius Finals, the battle of the brightest. I am Leland Melvin, your moderator for this competition. We started with 12 of the most gifted kids from across the nation. But the three of you have demonstrated exceptional intelligence and endurance through these 18 grueling rounds of competition. Claire.
Adrian, with 12 correct answers, has the low score so far. If Claire can answer correctly, she'll advance to the final round with Arnav, and Adrian will leave the competition.
Today I'm going to bring my A game. Even if the questions are hard, I'm going to do my best.
If A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3, and so on, what is the total value of the capital of Norway?
61.
Correct. Spell the answer. What word beginning with A is defined as a grace note performed before a note of the melody and falling on the beat?
A-P-P-O-G-G-I-A-T-U-R-A.
Correct. Correct the definition. Appendix, a worm-like structure attached to the small intestine.
Small should be large.
Correct.
L-E-B-A-N-O-N.
Correct.
Adenine.
Correct.
E-C-N-E-M-E-H-E-V.
Correct.
Rhenium.
Incorrect. Radon.
Ulysses Grant.
Incorrect. Sherman.
Violante.
Correct. Add one letter to complete one word and start the other. Time. Adrian, Claire, you have each tied with a score of 12. We are going to a tiebreaker. You will each answer the same set of 10 questions. That means, Claire, come and get your trophy.
Extraordinary well. I think sometimes it's luck, sometimes it's your day.